There is no place like home. When it comes to the time to care for an elderly, staying home with proper care is always the first and best option to consider. However, there are alternatives to receiving care away from home, which are commonly known as assisted living options. Welcome to Elder Care GPS, Episode 7, the Assisted Living Options. Hello, Episode 6, linked below in the description box, was about where to receive care. Mostly we focus on places that provide skilled care versus one's home where mostly non-skilled care can be provided. And in some cases, skilled care such as physical therapy can be doable. Now, before we continue, let's have a quick side note on some types of care that may be heavily skilled and they still can be provided at home. Those are palliative and hospice care. Basically, in those cases, a team of skilled care professionals along with the non-skilled caregivers, which could be one's family member itself, provide those services at home. Again, skilled part can be covered by health insurance and the non-skilled part is privately paid for. So the next time you heard about hospice, without me getting into the details of what it is, remember that hospice care is a type of service, not a location. I have seen this numerous times. It can be provided at home under the right circumstances, and it can be provided away from home. Back to our main topic of assisted living. Assisted living is not nursing home. It is commonly mistaken with nursing home, but hopefully for the viewers of this channel by now, the term nursing home has been clarified as a place with skilled care needs of an elderly addressed by skilled staff such as nurses and therapists. An assisted living community and a residential assisted living home are licensed facilities that provide basic non-skilled care to the elderly. When keeping an elderly at home using caregivers becomes challenging, and these challenges could be financial, family dynamics, and so on, there is the option to have the elderly live in an assisted living location. Over there, all of the activities of daily livings, or ADLs, are provided to the elderly, and the caregivers are available with providing those non-skilled care needs. Note that as much as some skilled care can be provided at one's home, the in-house caregivers are not authorized to provide any skilled care. This is very important to remember. Naturally, as caregiving services are not covered by health insurance, living in assisted living follows the same logic. Again, Medicaid has an option that varies state by state to help with assisted living payment, but the bottom line is that the cost of rent for the room and the cost of care are mostly not covered by one's health insurance. Another form of assisted living is residential home arrangement, with a smaller number of residents in a given building. These residential homes have fewer residents and caregivers and mostly are regular houses modified for the use of the elderly and are licensed by the state to serve the elderly that cannot stay home. Sometimes they are referred to as board and care homes. Thank you for your time and watching this episode. Here's a quick preview of Episode 8, the memory care assisted living arrangement. Alzheimer's disease is actually a subset of dementia, which is becoming more prevalent among the elderly. The loss of memory is one of the main characteristics of this disease, and naturally, caring for an elderly with memory loss or memory-related functionality issues has become an important topic.